with my guest, Alvo, y'all. We're going to be talking. I hope we don't ruff any feathers or anything like that. We just have a grown folks conversation. Alvo, welcome
Hey,
in to the
Kimmy.
afternoon show. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you? I'm tired as
You
fuck.
know, it's all, huh?
I said I'm doing good. I had you got off work. I'm tired as hell.
Wow. Well, it's always good to have you on this wonderful June 10th day. You know, I know you've been kind of missing in action. You know, I want to know what's been going on with Alvo because you've been kind of missing lately. You know, what's been going on with you?
Nothing. I've been working. I had got my apartment and just stuff like that. I'm about to go grocery shopping in a minute at 5 o'clock. Um, just stuff like that. Just working, chilling, staying out the
Okay,
way.
so how is your love life? Are you still in a relationship? Are you single? How is it going?
Yeah, I'm still in a relationship.
Huh?
I said I'm still in a relationship or not.
I mean, are you in a happy, healthy relationship? Because you've been missing now. So we want to know, you know.
You said am I in a happy relationship?
Yeah, healthy, yes.
Um,
I mean,
I
I
could
know
under,
no relationship is perfect. I know no relationship is perfect, you know.
I could. No, I'm about to say I could say ain't no relationship perfect, but no shade. Like I'm really on some focusing on me type shit. Like yeah, I got a nigga and shit. Yeah, we still together and stuff like that. But really, I'm really using this time like to get back with myself. Like I just been so focused on that.
Hmm.
That's why how I was able to get this apartment and shit like that. Like really just like getting off of social media for a little bit and just like focus on what I have to do. So with that being said,
Okay.
like y'all still in a relationship. I mean y'all still in a relationship and everything like that. But really I'm just focused on me.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So,
Girl, go
Alva, I
die.
need you. I need you to clear something up. A lot of people were saying last week that Shamar was coming to stay at your house. He's been at your house. Can you just kind of clear up these rumors? Is Shamar at your house? Has he? Have you? I mean, what's the deal? Because they're saying that Shamako is coming to stay with you and your boyfriend. I mean, it's been a lot of rumors. Can you kind of clear those things up?
No, Shamar not at my house. He not gonna come stay at my house. I did. He was supposed to come and stuff like that, but
Hmm.
Josh told him like he was like, all right, Josh's exact words was he was like we on some come up shit. So then he tried to say that he don't want to come because he was like Josh be beating me, and then he was like Josh gonna try to use him. But when Josh was like we on some come up shit, he was basically saying like so we on some got done trying to get our life together type shit. Like I work, he work, you feel me? We got this apartment. So he was saying like he not trying to have Shamar come down here and make us lose everything that we got going on. So he was basically trying to tell Shamar like we come down here be on some come up shit because we on some come up shit like we trying to elevate. So Shamar he felt some type of way and he didn't want to come to him.
Mm. Well, I just, I just heard through the grapevine that he was gonna be staying with y'all, and I'm like, hey,
Nah, it wasn't even gonna be no staying with us type shit. Like he wasn't even gonna stay with us that long. Like no shade. Like if he would have came down here, I was gonna help him get his own shit. Like I was gonna show him how I got my apartment because this shit cheap as fuck. So really, I was gonna try to put his ass on so he can get his own shit. That what my plan was. Like
hmm
you know what I'm saying. It wasn't to hop on YouTube or start doing videos with him or nothing like that. It was just to get him where I was at to show him what I got going on so he can hop on what I got going on, get his own shit. But really, I ain't
Well,
doing
that's
all that
good,
no more
Alpha.
because
I'm
of
proud
me.
of you. You got your own place. You working. You still got your boyfriend. That's good, Alpha. I'm really happy for you. The haters gonna hate. You know how they go. They said Shamar been doing shows and living his best life, but at the same time, I hope that he find him somewhere stable to stay. Because you could be doing shows and staying in a hotel and ain't where it's at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm pressed. So let me ask you this: do you talk to Tommy sometime? Are y'all cordial? Like,
No, I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't got no issue with him. I really don't like talking about him. He ain't shit to talk about. You feel me? I don't know. I really ain't got no issue with him. It's not nothing to talk about. I
well,
don't talk to him.
I know that y'all had a past relationship or what have you, friendship, or whatever y'all had going. So that's why
We
I,
didn't
you
have
know,
no repair relationship. We had a storyline. But you said what?
oh yeah. Wait a minute. You see y'all had a hold up. You see
I
y'all.
said we didn't have no relationship. We had a storyline.
Oh, wow. So, oh well, I'm just asking questions. You know that I'm just asking questions. Oh well, do you still talk to Ty?
I don't talk to them. I don't even know who is that.
Or Tyra? Well, Ty.
Oh, you talking about the Gouch? No, I don't talk to Gouch.
So you don't so you disassociated yourself completely from TMQ is what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's not nothing like what else is it to talk about?
And
Like it's not nothing.
we're not talking about nobody. You know, we're just
No, I'm
having a
not saying
conversation.
that we talk about people, but I'm just saying like no shade, like on some real shit, I don't have no issue. So it's like when I do talk about him or he do be gay brought up, it's because motherfuckers be my cousin be like, oh, he said this and that, or they asked me a question, like how you asking me a question. I don't have no issue with Gary. My only issue with Gary, I had two issues with Gary that I ain't gonna never let go. I feel like my first issue with Gary was that he put my social security and he put my identity all over the internet. I did not like that shit. That's what my whole main issue was. My second issue that I had with Gary was that I was logged in on his MacBook and I had my YouTube page on there because I used to edit my YouTube on his MacBook. And he had went and deleted all my YouTube videos, my prison experiences and shit like that. Like the shit that I had worked hard to build, he had went and deleted. So my main issue with Gary was he had leaked my social security and shit like that, and goddamn he deleted my shit. But other than that, I don't have no issues with Gary. I don't give a fuck about Gary. I don't care what Gary got going on. You feel me? I don't wish him the worst and shit like that. I don't wish him bad. Like you feel me? I hope he still keep on prospering. I hope he keep going where he need to be. I hope he keep elevating. Same with the Gouch. I don't have no issue with Gouch. I hope that bitch get rid of Gouch one day and he ain't got Gouch no more. I hope
Mm.
all the bumps on the side of his face clear up. I hope the side of his neck don't look rusty no more. I hope that he can start looking like the woman that he's trying to be. Like, I really don't have no issue with them. Me personally, I just don't care to talk about them or speak on them. But if I get
Hmm.
bored enough to do it, I will.
Well, you know what, Alvo? I'm proud of you. You know, you look nice. You don't look like you stressed out anymore. And I'm glad you're moving on, you know, and putting that behind you. You know, I just hate that everything went down the way it went down. I felt like it should have been done better, but I mean, things happen. You know, sometimes people don't want to accept a change. Change is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, it could have been better because no shade, like I once said before, is like you feel me. I don't have no issue with Gary. I don't have no issue with Gary. It's just I just think like all the little lame ass whole ass shit, and I just feel like everybody let social media get to their head because social media did
Hmm.
get to my head at one point in time. I fell in love with the cash outs because I ain't gonna lie, the cash out was cash apping. I fell in love with the cash app, and I feel like the cash outs made me weak. It made me not want to work. It made me
Mm.
like feel like all I gotta do is get on live and bag. And it's like when the cash out started drying out, it's like going through what I was going through with Josh, then like being homeless for
What?
like January, February, March, April, May, being
Mhm.
homeless for 4 months. It's like that shit had did a lot to me. So it's like I finally had to get back to myself.
But and you know, I'm gonna tell you something, Alvo. That's why I had to learn, you know, not to always depend on these cash outs because you know I work part time with satellite radio, but that's who pay my real bills, and then I depend on the cash outs, you know, for my gas and you know, look, food here and
Yeah, that
there,
how I
you know,
be.
maybe
Little
a
gas,
phone
little
bill or two,
food.
you know. But my main source of income is satellite radio, so and I thank God for that. But people do bless me, you know, in ways, and so I appreciate them. But it's not good to sit independent because you can't live off cash apps. Now I joke and jive and say, you know, I'm on a cash app salary and what have you, but you just can't make it off cash app because people donate based on their feelings, you know, based on if you don't do this or say that. So, you know, it is what it is. But Alvo, I'm
Yeah,
glad you're working.
and
Go
it
ahead.
was like that was my main thing too because it was like living off the cash shops. It was like I felt like I didn't have control of my life no more. I felt like in order to get a cash shop, you have to be vulnerable. You got to put so many people inside your business, which like defeated me in multiple situations. So it's like it became too much for me. And then not only that, it's just like when I have to lie and I
Hmm.
have to say, oh, this not going. So
Well,
it was
for a
just like the line.
storyline, you didn't like doing the storylines. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I understand the Alvo, but you know, you don't have to do a storyline. If you give these people good content, good entertainment, they'll hit the cash app. Like these people,
Yeah,
like
they
they are.
will. They
It's
will.
some really. I'm gonna tell you some Alvo. I have met some really good people on this app, and when I tell you, I do a show. And I do a show for these people, you know, and so, you know, sometimes they give and sometimes they don't. I don't get mad or I don't cuss the people out and be like, oh, fuck y'all, y'all ain't sitting there. Sometimes I do get in my feelings because when I'm doing a good show, I feel like they should hit the goddamn cash out.
Yeah.
But I had to realize at the same token, these people don't own us nothing. You know, they don't have to give us nothing. These are people who are out here who are working people who make honest money. And so they don't have to give nobody
True.
anything. And so
True.
that's why I hate when I see people on here, you know, demanding these people get them, you know, twos and threes when they don't have to. You know what I mean? You know, I try to do what I can, and I be like, you know, if they give, they give. Now I do remind them to, you know, hit the cash out. But when you got certain people that actually come on here and just beg and don't give these people no kind of entertainment for their twos and threes, that ain't right. You know, and sometimes
Yeah.
storylines are good. You know, storylines are good sometimes. You know, but I mean, it's all entertainment. You know, that's why I don't have.
Can I be truthful with you real quick? Like
Uh huh.
for real. I don't know if you believe me or not, but you know what's so crazy? Like everything that I had ever had going on with Josh, from when he put his hands on me to I put my hands on him, like everything me and Josh ever been through, it was never a storyline. Like I kid you no lie,
No,
it was on some
I
shit
can
like
tell it was real. Oh,
yeah,
Alva, I can believe you. I can believe you. I can truly believe you on that because I could tell it was real. You know what I mean? I could really tell it was real. You know, and so,
yeah,
but that's because I tell people this: we turn these cameras on, and
mm-hmm,
we allow these people to see what goes on in our personal life or
mm-hmm.
what have you. That's what we do, which we don't have to. You know what I mean? But I knew that your story was real.
Yeah,
I knew it was
I don't
real.
mean to cut you
I
off,
knew it.
but I
You
don't
know?
mean to cut you off, but that's why I say like my story was real as fuck. Like I don't know, people don't not believe me because I have lied before. I have said shit that was not true. I had lied before. I have proceeded in storylines. So no, I understand people that think I'm lying, but on some real nigga shit, Kenny, like me and this boy, that's like reason why I love y'all so much, Kenny, because like Kenny, me and this boy was homeless together. We was homeless for 4 months. Kenny, it was times that me and Josh had slept in cars. We slept in a parking garage. Like I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Oh wow.
We slept in a parking garage for 4 months when we couldn't get a hotel. We couldn't get no Airbnb. So it's like we was going through so much. So it's like really, I feel like our issue was like not only were we homeless, but then you got me keep going live and getting like 300 views, 200 views, 500 views. That might not be a lot, no little ass views to people, but it's like we had the whole world was seeing what we had going on. They was seeing us being homeless, and it's like it was so hard. Like you know, it was so hard for Josh, and it was so hard for me at the same time too. So it's like being like everybody like, oh, he doing this for a storyline, he doing that for a storyline. Oh, Josh ain't do this to him, Josh ain't do that to him. But the whole time it was actually true. It was my real life. So I was like, you know what? I had to really get off the social media. Like, Ken, I kid you no lie. Like, one day we had gotten a bad ass car wreck, man. The car had totaled out, Ken. Like, the car had flipped and
Mm.
everything. I was asleep through the whole wreck. I didn't even know we got in a wreck. I was woken up to Josh waking me up like, you okay, you okay? We just got into a wreck. I did not believe Josh till he took me out to a wreck. So we got the car and look. When I seen that shit, man, that shit changed my life, Kenny. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that's what made me fall back off of social media and start. Like, that's why I took a break a little bit. Y'all, they didn't see me, like, in 3 weeks or 4 weeks and shit like that. Because, like, I
Mm-hmm.
almost lost my life. Like, I could have been dead. You get what I'm saying? And not only that, I was
Mm.
homeless. And then it's like, I went live on Instagram. And then next thing you know, everybody was trolling me, talking about me being homeless. T-blogs, T-pages posting me, talking about some line for storyline. I mean, it's line for cash apps that we didn't get into no rag. They be saying I'm lying. They was like, I'm doing it for a cash out. Like, that shit had me so depressed and so sad. And I went depressed and sad because what the people were saying about me. I was depressed
Mm-hmm.
and sad because I'm homeless. And now that I'm homeless, I almost lost my motherfucking life. And it's like, I'm like,
Mm.
damn, I'm doing this shit for Instagram. I'm doing it for Instagram. And then like, I really had to take a break from Instagram. So it's like, people don't know. Like, I don't know. I say all that to say is, I know it might sound like a little bit of everywhere, but I say all that to say is, like, man, being homeless had changed my life. Like, being homeless really opened my eyes. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like, it don't matter how many views you get on social media, bro. Like, I feel like you
Mm-hmm.
need to develop your own income, and you got to develop, like, a job that you're going to get paid at, that you know you can get paid in a guaranteed check, and not just depend on your supporters or social media. Because I did that, and that shit put me in a fucked up ass situation, a fucked up ass
Yeah,
place.
you know what? You absolutely right about that. Because sometimes my supporters get mad at me and they won't send me a goddamn dime. They be like, fuck Kennedy fat ass. Like, they get mad at me fast. If I say certain things or I don't do what they want me to, they ain't going to send me that. I mean, but that's what you call the power of the people. And
Yeah.
so if you don't give them what they want, they're not going to give you what you want. And it kind of works hand to hand. So that's why, I do my show. If and see, you was gone for a couple of weeks. I don't know if the people would even survive with me gone that long because they depend on me to do the show. And there was times where I'm not gonna lie to you, Alvo. It was times where I had dark days and no people didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Times my lights in real life while I've been on social media, my lights done been turned off. You know what I mean? I've had real life problems, car notes and shit, phone bills about to go off. But I come on here and they hit my cash out in times where I be like, okay, like for an example, just last week, I had 2 days to come up with $200, or they was gonna put my shit on the repo list. This is no tea, no shade, no storyline. They had already sent me an email and said my shit was going on the repo list. 2 days before that happened, I'm not lying to you, Alvo. Mr. Mike sent me $250.
Damn,
So
that's
it be
dope.
like just when you think shit finna crumble, God always got to ram in a bush. You know what I mean?
Yeah, on gang, I could agree to you. Just like with my apartment, look, I kid you no lie, I never forget this. Look, I remember I was $170 short on my apartment. No lie, a supporter sent me the $170 so I can get the apartment. Like I remember, I didn't even have no microwave. Like my support, like you feel me, somebody that really fuck with me, care about me, like they met me through social media. They sent me the money to get a microwave. Like I didn't have no food in my apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker Instacart me food. Like they want my great do in a minute. Go pick up my groceries. Like so, the supporters they do help out and they do fuck
Yeah,
with you. So
they
that's
do.
why
It's because you know what,
you know.
Alvo, it's some real people on here that really love us. Like it's some
Yeah.
people that reach out to me if I'm going. Like my fans, they know when I'm sad, when I'm going through or whatever. They reach
Mm-hmm.
out to me in my DM, be like, Kennedy, are you okay? They check on you. It's some knuckleheads on here. Some folks who just here just to be here, who ain't gonna never send you nothing, will be the main ones in the comments talking shit and bashing
Mm-hmm.
you. But it's some people on here it's some good-hearted people on this app that really
Mm-hmm.
cares about us and what we're doing, because see, we help believe it or not, our lives help other people's lives. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? In
he
real
do.
life. And so they sit back and they watch us, and it may not be the whole life, but something that we may say or do may inspire or encourage them because people are out here really going through. I mean, they are really, really going through some things. We're living in
Man,
different times.
I swear, like, can I look? You all know you will not believe me, bro. I swear, like, I go through my DMs, but I really don't text people back. But this girl, she kept calling my damn phone, writing these long ass paragraphs. I was bored at work, so let me see what she's talking about. Man, I called that girl back on Instagram. Man, as soon as she answered the phone, she heard my voice. She just started crying. I'm like, dang. I'm like, what's wrong with you? She was like, you did it. You did it. I'm so proud of you. Finally got off the streets. You're not homeless no more. She was like, I'll be watching you, and my heart was for you when you was out there in the streets and going through what you were going through. So it's like to see somebody that emotional about my life. I was like, damn, like it made me like, you
Right.
know what, I gotta do better. Like I gotta do better. Cause motherfuckers that really be watching me, like them motherfuckers that stopped supporting me and cutting me off, that came back and DM me and told me that they had to cut me off because they feel like I'm slipping in life. Like so, I agree that like when they fuck with you, they fuck with you. They start treating you like you their damn nephew, their brothers and shit like that. They
Yeah,
do.
they cut me out. They feel like I'm off of my diet. If they see me going to Wendy's or McDonald's or something, they ain't finna send me shit because they mad, because they feel like I didn't let the diet go and shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. Well, these supporters, they something else what they say. They get mad if I go to IHOPs or whatever.
Yeah.
These supporters, they off the chain. You know what I mean? They can
Yeah.
probably tell you every fast food restaurant I done been to. but they love us though. They really do. They really do love us though.
Yeah,
They really do love us. Hmm.
yeah, they do. I don't know why
Well,
I'll be
I'm
without these
glad you're
people.
doing good, Alvo. I'm really proud of you. I'm glad you're doing good and what have you. Keep up the good work. Don't
Appreciate it.
let nobody, get in the way of your shine. You know what I mean? Somebody said Alvo is
Okay, and let me
handsome.
say that. Hold on, before I go, let me say this, y'all, cause everybody is DMing me. Y'all, I'm not worrying about no messy dog. Messy dog keep telling y'all he calling my job. He gonna get me fired. He telling on spitting people food. Look, y'all, before I even started my job, I told my the person that hired me who I was, what I got going on. You feel me? And the crazy part about it is she already know who I was because she already watched me. So she was so excited
Ain't
to see
nobody
me.
can
Got
stand no motherfucking messy
oh,
dog.
just
I can't stand that bitch.
so
I can't
so
stand that hoe. That bitch always trying to get somebody fired on their
yeah.
motherfucking job because that bitch ain't got no motherfucking job. Fuck that jailbird head ass bitch. Don't
So
never worry about no motherfucking
period. So I
jailbird.
say that to say is, y'all, my job not going nowhere. Don't believe the hype. Don't think I'm finna get fired. He didn't call my job. He don't even know where I stay at. He don't even know what city I
He'll
stay in. Second, he
do
can't.
anything for a storyline and they
Yo,
believe that old bitch. Messing ain't nothing but an old head. I can't stand that bitch.
yo,
Oh.
and then not only that, y'all, he can't get me kicked out of my apartment. You feel me? I live in a private property. Only way somebody can call my landlord is they're gonna have to have his direct phone number because the only way you can find out where I stay is by person, like a word of mouth, because it's not on the website, it's not
It don't make no
online,
sense he trying to
none
fuck
of
with
that.
somebody's income. You
So
know
next
what?
time I go
I'm
watch
gonna
this
tell you
live, he
something.
talk shit about me on let y'all know he can't get me fired.
Messy
Y'all,
dog is so miserable. Anytime a person sit up there and try to go look for people personally, that is a miserable, lonely, pitiful ass person. That man is sick and he needs some help. He needs some help that we can't help him. We can't nobody help him but the good Lord.
yeah,
Ooh.
like he weird as fuck. Like he gonna go lie telling them like, oh, I spit in somebody's food. Everybody help me get fired. Like, why the fuck would I spit in somebody's food on live? Not
You
only
know what
that,
he
it's
did? Something wrong with that bitch. I'm so sick of that tie hoe. That motherfucker tired ass wig that bitch be wearing. Oh, I'm so sick of that hoe.
and
Fuck
then
that
he's
bitch.
so like he's so crazy. This boy is so crazy. He had somebody DM me right. So the girl was like, "Oh, I want to send you a housewarming gift." She was like, "What's your address and what's your apartment number?" I blocked her ass so fast. Like, girl, like people. I don't know. These people just be weird out here.
You don't
These people
never
just be
get
weird
no
out here.
back. Cause see, that's what he do. He have folks that act like they want to do this for you. And when motherfucker want to do anything, tell them to pay for it and leave it at the store and you'll go pick the motherfucker up. Don't ever get nobody your address.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not
That's
that
why
stupid.
don't not good come to him. That's why everything he do gonna fall. Cause he ain't fucking right. Oh, this ass, stank ass, garbage ass, dick biting ass, bitch. I can't stand that hoe. And I've been trying to hold back on that bitch. But that hoe fuck with you again, Alvo, you let me know. Cause on that bitch ass I'm going. And that hoe better watch out.
And then Kenny,
I come
look,
over there to
this the
bingo.
gag, this the gag though. He mad because he kept calling my phone when I was at work, and then he wanted me to go live and talk about Tummy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I did it the first day, but I told him like I'm not gonna keep going live talking about no damn Tummy every goddamn day. So he said, "Well,
Cause
you
he,
and Josh,
cause he miserable. He a miserable, lonely ass bitch.
like if y'all don't believe me, I got the Carfax, the receipts. Let me show y'all. Like this shit. Hold on, let me show y'all.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna end up going over there to motherfucking bingo. That's what's gonna end up happening. I'm
Yeah.
trying to stay on Instagram line because I'm gonna end up going over there to bingo and riding out on that pussy rat ass bitch. Let that hoe keep on barking this way. Let that bitch ass nigga keep on barking. Y'all let that hoe know I'm 3 seconds away from coming over there to bingo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna create my motherfucking account tonight. Cause I'm about to go over there to bingo.
You
That's
might as
what's
well.
finna go
And
down.
then this the thing though, Kenny. Look, we be on Bigo, right? The
Uh,
bitch, he be gifting himself. Like I told him, I'm not finna argue with you, bitch. You gift yourself on Bigo, and you need a storyline. So then before he hung up on me, it's so crazy you don't believe me. Can ask Josh. He said, "See, Alvo, this one I don't fuck with you. This why I always be talking shit about you. You scared to make money. You don't want to make no money." Then he hung up. Then next thing you know, he went live telling everybody I spit in somebody's food.
ain't that some shit? You know
I was
what,
like,
Alvin?
how the fuck he mad? I said, how the fuck he mad that I don't want to talk about Tommy?
Well, this what I want to do, Alvo. I want you to think about something. I think you should. officially become a member of Kenny Camp. I think that you doing good, you on the right track, and I think you need to be under the camp. I think you need to come on. I just want you to think about it though, But I think you should come on and
I
join
would
Kenny
love to be
Camp.
a co-host. I would love to be a part of Ken. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I love to call in and speak my shit because you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I do be popping my shit, and that's like I don't know. I feel like I want to get the people the other side of me, like
But
when they
I
first
don't
see
want
me.
to Upset nobody. Because I know how folks is. I know how folks is. But I think you should come on over to the right camp. I think you should come on over to the camp.
Show those receipt, Alvo. I'm trying to show y'all here. My damn phone did. I'm gonna post it on my story. I showed y'all earlier, but my other phone did. I tried to show y'all, but basically, goddamn, he kept calling me. I was at work, so he got aggravated because he wanted me to go talk about Tommy. But you feel me? I didn't want to talk about Tommy. I said what I had to say about Tommy. So that was just that. So then after that, he wanted me and Josh to have an issue. But I'm
Oh
telling him like
wow.
I'm telling him I'm not gonna have no storyline with Josh. So like I told Messi, I said everything me and Josh ever been through, that shit was real. It wasn't no storyline. I said I don't do storylines. So he was like, well, that's how you gonna get your money and da 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 da. So he got mad at me because he felt like I don't be getting money. He's talking about something like I be wasting the
How he
clout. So it's
know
like,
what's in your pocket? How he know what you got going?
man, you better stop these pockets. These pockets good. But it's just like that. Like he feel like I be wasting the cloud, but I don't be wasting cloud. I kid you no, like if I knew what I knew now, hell yeah, when I was going through what I was going through with Josh, I would have been getting on Bigo. But it's like I kid y'all no lie, I just literally just go live. Like I don't plan no storyline. Like only storyline I ever really planned and set that shit through was when I was talking to Gary Coleman though. But I don't plan storylines. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I am a clout chaser. I be ready to chase some motherfucking clout. But like honest to God, truth, y'all, I don't be having no storyline with Josh, and I don't really be having storyline. I don't
Well,
plan
I think the
storyline.
storyline
This
with
be
them
my
other
real
folks,
life.
I think with the storyline you were doing with them other people, I think they took a storyline and tried to turn it into real life, and that's where it goes bad.
Yeah,
So I'm just
but
gonna leave that
and
with
look, that's why I said I could. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I know y'all said stop talking about Gary, but that's why I said I could have a conversation with Gary. I could have a conversation with Gary, but my thing is, I don't like the narrative. Everybody try to push it on me like I'm the bad person, I'm the bad one, I'm a clout chaser. Yes, I'm a clout chaser. Everybody chase clout because the same way I speak on him, he speak on Shamar every day. Shamar could do something right now. He gonna go live and talk about Shamar. He be ready to clear it up on Shamar. I mean, everybody talk about everybody. You feel me? Everybody talk about everybody. So it's just like not only that. It's just I feel like I gave him a friendly love. Like I always been a friend to him. And I feel like he just, he took what we was doing for clout and took it to real life. So I feel like that's where all the mixed emotions and hurt feelings came in. You know what I'm saying?
well,
But I ain't gonna lie, he did congratulate me on my apartment and stuff like that, though. So, I appreciated that.
well, that
Yeah.
was good. Alvo, keep your head up. I gotta run. I gotta go have some business. But Alvo, think about what I told you. All right, keep your head up, man. Be safe.
All right.
All right. Y'all, my guest Alvo was in the goddamn building, y'all. Oh, yes, y'all. All right, y'all. Hey, look, don't forget, y'all, tonight it is one of the most talked about shows on Instagram Live. Yeah, appreciate Alvo for coming through, chilling with us on today, y'all. I gave y'all 2 hours today. Hey, look, y'all.